I always get asked how I got started in this career and if I went to school for it. So I started this page in 2017 after discovering the show Face Off on the Sci-Fi Network. It's a special effects competition show where they also show you all the behind the scenes of how they create the monsters for movies. And I was blown away by a lot of the stories of the contestants talking about how they did special effects out of their house. And of course you can create prosthetics out of your house. I just never really thought about it. So I decided to start my page to practice special effects. And in the back of my mind, I was hoping to eventually be a contestant on that show, which is just so funny because one thing about me is that my anxiety could never. I hate when anyone's watching me do anything, let alone talking about what I'm doing as I'm doing it and having to come up with ideas on the spot. Like, what was I thinking? But after gaining some success in this field, I have gotten offers to do competition shows, but I always turn them down because it is just not my thing. But anyway, when I realized how tedious it was to learn how to create prosthetics and the kind of space that you needed in order to create prosthetics, I just kind of fell out of love for that idea and just started using what I had on hand, which is really where my use of paper came in. I randomly had the idea to do Cynthia from the Rugrats, and I created her hair out of paper. And I would say that that's really the look that jump-started my career. So that look went viral. Well, viral for, I had like 250 followers at that time, and I think that got like 2,000 likes, so that was a big deal for me. And it's really what made me decide to focus my content on cartoons, which I did a solid 2 to 3 years of just mainly cartoon work. Drawing cartoons as a kid was my biggest passion, so seeing it come full circle like that was really cool, but I think I might make a whole separate video on that. But when I was doing cartoons, I was getting a lot of requests to do like celebrity transformations, like actual people from movies and TV shows, which I kept putting off for a while because I just didn't think that I was someone who would be able to do that. But I gave it a shot one day and I got a pretty good reaction. I think that was Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark. I think that was my first transformation. From doing celebrity transformations, it really gave me the confidence to get back into the special effects side of things and just use paper towels, cotton balls with liquid latex to create the prosthetics that I needed in order to do other movie characters. And I think I like the control of creating the props out of paper towels and cotton balls, but it is so time consuming. I would like to learn how to professionally make prosthetics, but it would need to be a very hands-on approach where I'm actually doing it because I can't just sit and listen to someone tell me how to make something. I would also have to be creating something that I actually want to make, or else I would not be able to care less about it. I've never gone to college. I just always knew that that wasn't for me. Growing up, I've always had a lot of learning disabilities, so I knew that I didn't want to prolong that nightmare. And that's why I'm an artist.